Leah here for Clarence Media, and I'm here at the moment with Kevin Hogan, who is our current federal member for Page, and he's representing the Nationals. So thank you for your time today.
Pleasure. Lovely to be here at the Grafton
Show.
Little bit of rain, but anyway.
Pretty soft underfoot,
yes,
isn't it?
Yes, it is very soft underfoot.
Once again, I've got my questions written down so I don't miss anything.
Yes.
Firstly, I guess people do know a little bit about you because you have been our member for some time, but would you like to just give us a little bit of information about yourself?
Sure, yeah. So look, my name's Kevin Hogan. I've been the member for coming on to 9 years now. I have three children that we raise locally. We have a cattle farm as well. I was in the finance industry before politics, but also run a cattle farm and in fact was a school teacher for a while as well.
Okay, right. I didn't realise you'd been a school teacher as well. Something new. And okay, so this can be political, given your background, or not political. What would you say is your greatest achievement?
Well, look, I think when I think about the Clarence Valley for the last 8 or 9 years, I'm really proud, and I say probably with my state colleague as well, Chris Galaptis. I think state and federally, we've probably never had as much money put into the Clarence Valley ever, really, than we have in the last 8 or 9 years. It's been unprecedented. Like, we have a new highway, we have a new bridge, we have a new jail. You know, a lot of sporting clubs, a lot of cultural places around the Clarence Valley have been upgraded, and a lot of money has been put into this valley, as it should be. And I'm really proud of that. We've had some real achievements in the last 8 or 9 years.
Yep. And okay, the next question's probably not one you're used to being asked, but either past or present, is there a politician that you admire?
Yeah, look, there is. I always admire people who I think speak their truth and are pretty straight. So to give you, I suppose to be fair, I'd put one of either side of politics so I don't sound too partisan. Look, I was obviously an adult, running a business and doing things when John Howard was Prime Minister, and I really liked him. Not everyone agreed with John Howard, but he was a straight guy, just said things how he thought. Before him, I actually had a lot of admiration too for Paul Keating. He was a previous Labor Treasurer. Didn't have as much respect for him when he was Prime Minister, but when he was Treasurer, I thought he was a straight shooter. You know, you always knew where he was at, and I think that's really important. People want to know what you stand for and who you are. Yep.
And okay, what would be your favourite policy? Do you have a favourite policy that is a National Party policy?
Yeah, look, well, I think for me, you know, all I've ever been, a big focus of mine. I know we all live in the region here. We love this region. I think the main thing that we have to do for our region is to have as many job opportunities, especially I notice, and this is in country areas in a lot of places, sometimes we lose our 18-year-olds when they leave school and they want to go away to the city. Now, that's not a bad thing, because kids do want to go away and they live and they experience life and they often come back as well. But, a big focus, I think, of ours, mine, has been create as many jobs as we have. And in some ways, I think we've succeeded at that. The unemployment rate in the valley nationally is at 4%, probably going to have a 3 in next month. So there's lots of jobs available, and you want people to have job opportunities, and I think it should always be a focus of everybody's.
Yep. So if re-elected on the 21st, what's your vision going forward for Page from here?
Again, I think, at the moment there's cost of living pressures. So, that everyone, I'm sure a lot of the other candidates have said this, if you speak to people right now, budget constraints are tight. So cost of living, we brought in the fuel excise. I thought that was important to lower people's fuel prices. But again, I just talk about job creation. I want people to feel safe and secure here. We've just had COVID, which people's safety, people's security, job security, I think is a focus and always should be.
And so is there anything else that you think is a challenge for the local people of Page?
Well, yeah, I think we always, I think locally we have some different things around the area at the moment. We've just had a natural disaster, which have been quite significant. It wasn't as, it was pretty severe in the lower Clarence. We've got some recovery work to do from that. I think we need to look at, we've got the CSIRO doing a bit of a flood mitigation study as well, just to see what we can do there. But again, I think just, I view my job as just getting as much money into our region as we can for infrastructure. Like I said before, like we've had highways, roads, community groups, jails, getting a lot of money. We need to continue to do that, and we need as many job opportunities as we can for our children. Okay,
so if re-elected, you would say that the one of the big things for you for the future of Page would be getting money into the region for infrastructure.
That's right. And also the other thing we've also done as a government, I think that's important, is it's one thing to distribute the pie, which is me getting things or other politicians getting infrastructure spending. It's also creating a bigger pie. So we've had a policy since we've been into government too of lower taxes. We only take money from every small business in this valley or big business and redistribute it. So we need life to be healthy for them. So lower taxes, less red tape has been important for them too.
Yep. Okay. And if people want to contact you to find out more about you or your party or policies, where can they do that?
Well, look, we have a 66433973 is my Grafton phone number. We obviously have you can private message me on Facebook. Don't just make a comment. We don't answer every comment on every page. But if you private message or direct message me, we answer those and or emails.
Yep.
kevin.hogan.mp@aph.gov.au.
Okay, wonderful. And before we go, is there anything else you'd like to add?
Yeah, look, I think this is I'd like to actually congratulate and thank all the other there's 10 candidates, so 9 others other than me. We are very lucky in this country. There are billions of people in this world who cannot vote. Who do not have the opportunity to vote for their candidate. We not only get that, we're at all the candidates forum the other day, almost 10 of us. This is a really important process for us. We are making a really important decision in the next 2 weeks about not only who our local representative is, but who the Government of Australia is. It's a healthy process. I love and respect the process, and I thank everyone for being involved in it.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you for your time today.
Thank you.